Did a reality TV producer just call himself the king? You will not believe the wild Twitter rant that has taken over the internet. A producer said, "I am the face of Black reality TV. Now everyone is talking about it. Fans are angry. People in the industry are speaking against it. And the drama is getting bigger every minute." But what made him say this? And could this be the moment that changes his career forever? Get ready, because this story is only getting bigger. Every detail of this shocking drama is now everywhere, and people cannot stop talking about it. A reality TV producer has just shocked everyone with a Twitter rant that no one expected. In a series of bold tweets, he called himself the face of Black reality TV. But instead of support, his words have brought a big wave of anger from fans, people in the industry, and even other reality TV stars. What made him say this? Was it frustration, pride, or a plan to create drama? And the biggest question is, how is everyone reacting? And what could this mean for his future? What will happen to his future in the industry? In this video, we are telling everything. How it all started, how famous people and fans are reacting, and what will happen next. Stay with us as we tell the real story behind this shocking Twitter meltdown. The internet has seen many celebrity breakdowns, but this one is getting more attention than most. What started as a few strong words soon turned into a full Twitter rant that had everyone talking. Let us go back for a moment. It all started late one night when the producer at the center of this drama, has helped create some of the most popular Black reality TV shows. But this time, he is in the spotlight for a very different reason. He shared his thoughts on social media, and one tweet started everything. It was short, but strong. Let us be real. I am the face of Black reality TV. No one has done more for this industry than me. The culture would not be the same without me. Within minutes, reactions started coming. Fans, other producers, and even reality stars were shocked by his words. Some people agreed with him, but many did not, acknowledging his influence in the industry, but many others felt that this was an extreme overstatement, one that disrespected the very people who made these shows successful in the first place. But he didn't stop there. As the backlash started building, instead of backing down, he doubled down. In a follow-up tweet, he added, "The disrespect is crazy. I put in the work, I built these franchises, and now people want to act like I'm replaceable. Show me one person who's done more for this space than I have." His frustration was easy to see, and so was his pride. And if he thought people were upset before, this only made things worse. At first, fans were the ones reacting. But soon, people from the industry also started speaking. A well-known reality star who had worked with this producer before shared his post with a simple but strong message. "So we are just going to forget about the Black women who built these shows from the start?" Got it. That one tweet changed everything and took the whole discussion to another level. The conversation changed completely. It was no longer just about whether he was important in Black reality TV. Now, people were asking if he was taking credit for work that was not his alone. More people from the industry started speaking. Some said reality TV is all about the personalities, the drama, and the stars who make it exciting, not just the people working behind the scenes. One producer, who worked on a big reality show, tweeted, "No disrespect, but producers do not create the culture. The cast does. That is how it has always been." The tension was clear. This was not just a small argument anymore. It turned into a big fight over who really shapes Black reality TV. Then came the biggest shock of all. Just when it seemed like things could not get any more serious, a former reality TV star shared something about the producer that no one expected. In a post that was later deleted, she wrote, "You all want to talk about the face of Black reality TV? Funny, because the same person said that is the one who tried to sabotage my entire career behind the scenes. Let's talk about that." This immediately set off alarm bells. What exactly was she referring to? Had this producer used his power to manipulate or blacklist certain stars people started digging? Through old interviews and behind-the-scenes rumors trying to piece together the story, and sure enough, whispers of shady power moves started surfacing. There have long been rumors that certain producers in reality TV play favorites, giving some cast members better edits pushing. People were saying he controlled certain stories and even decided who got fired or promoted on a show. Could this executive producer really be doing these things? These claims only made people more upset, and now the pressure on him was stronger than ever. But instead of staying quiet and letting things calm down, he made a big mistake. He decided to respond. And that is when everything got even worse. The controversy was now out of control. Fans were speaking against him, people in the industry were questioning his honesty, and even reality TV stars started sharing stories that made him look even worse, hinting that he had more power behind the scenes than people realized. Most people in his situation would step back, think about their next move, and maybe even apologize to calm things down. But not this executive producer. Instead of trying to fix the mess, he decided to fight back, and that choice would come back to haunt him. A heated live stream. "I built this industry." Just hours after his tweets spread like wildfire, he jumped on Instagram Live, ready to defend himself. Backlash head-on, but instead of clarifying his words or showing any sign of humility, he did the exact opposite. He doubled down harder than ever. His key points, he stood by his statement, insisting that without his vision, these reality TV shows wouldn't be as successful as they are today. He dismissed his critics, calling them ungrateful, and saying they wouldn't have a platform without producers like him. He specifically targeted reality. TV stars saying that the ones speaking out against him should remember who gave. He said he was the one who gave many people their first big break. But the moment that truly made people angry was when he said, "At the end of the day, I built this industry. If you do not like it, too bad. I've done more for Black reality TV than any cast member ever has." That was the breaking point. Viewers flooded the comments with backlash. Some people were laughing, while others were furious. One comment that quickly went viral said, "You built what? Because last time I checked, you were not the one flipping tables, pulling wigs, or carrying this whole genre on your back." By the time he ended the live stream, it was clear this wasn't damage control, it was career sabotage. Celebrities and industry veterans react after his Instagram Live. The controversy exploded even further. Suddenly even, people who hadn't been involved in the initial drama started speaking out. One well-respected Black reality TV showrunner who has worked in the industry for years tweeted, "Producers are important, but don't ever forget reality stars are the ones who make these shows legendary." Respect is a two-way street, a famous Black reality TV personality, also a reality star, joined the conversation and posted a clip from a reunion show where she completely stole the spotlight with a dramatic confrontation. Her caption, "Built what? I will wait." The message was clear. He was trying to take credit for something much bigger than himself, and people were not going to let it go. Soon, even big entertainment news outlets started talking about it. Headlines were everywhere. Executive producer faces backlash after calling himself the face of Black reality TV. Did he just destroy his own career? Producer's shocking rant starts? Huge debate. Black reality TV stars are now speaking out against the outrageous claims made by executive producers. What began as a controversy on Twitter quickly turned into a huge debate across the entire industry. But the biggest surprise came when someone from the producer's own team decided to share the truth. An insider spoke up about what really goes on behind the scenes. If there was any chance left for the producer to fix their reputation, it completely disappeared when a source came forward with shocking information. A journalist covering the scandal revealed that they had received this bombshell news directly from the insider. An exclusive tip came from someone who has worked closely with this producer for many years, and what they shared was shocking. According to this person, the executive producer has had several complaints filed against him for trying to control reality stars behind the scenes. The source claims that he has a habit of blacklisting cast members who do not fit his story, making it harder for them to get work on other reality shows. Some reality stars were reportedly pressured to act in ways that were not true to themselves, just to make the show look more interesting. Many of the top showrunners and networks do not actually respect him as much as he thinks. They just deal with him because he has been around for a long time. When this news leaked, social media blew up again, and the conversation quickly turned from a simple Twitter rant to serious concerns about how Black reality TV is managed behind the scenes. The worst part is that if these accusations are true, it could lead to big legal and professional problems for him. So, what happens next? Will networks still work with him, or will everything change? After this public meltdown, will anyone still want to work with him? Could more reality TV stars come forward with even worse stories? And does this scandal mean the end of his career? In the next section, we will share what industry experts think about his future and if there is any chance for him to recover from this mess. Stay tuned, because with the backlash growing every hour, the real question now is not just about what he said, but what happens next. Can this executive producer save his career, or has he burned every bridge? To get a better idea of what the future might look like, let's look at this from 3 different points of view: the networks and studios, the reality stars, and the fans. First, let's talk about the networks and studios. Will they cut ties? Reality TV is a huge industry, making billions of dollars. While producers play an important role in shaping what we see on screen, in the end, money is what really matters. If a producer becomes too controversial or starts bringing too much negative attention, networks and studios might decide it is not worth working with them anymore. Franchise studios won't hesitate to replace them. A television insider spoke anonymously to an entertainment outlet and revealed something very interesting. Let's be real, no network wants bad press if a producer starts bringing more drama off. Screen and on screen, that's a problem. At some point, execs have to ask, is he still in for trouble? This means that right now studios are likely having serious conversations about whether or not they want to continue working with him. And here's something even more. The situation is causing a lot of damage. Many big reality TV networks have diversity and inclusion programs. So if this producer is being accused of mistreating or exploiting Black reality stars, it could be a big problem for any company that works with him. One media strategist even suggested that he might end up on an unofficial blacklist. This means that while no studio might openly say they are ending their relationship with him, he could quietly start losing job opportunities behind the scenes. This has happened before, as controversial figures in Hollywood often find themselves pushed out without anyone directly saying it. Fading out of relevance can happen not because someone is officially fired, but because no one wants to work with them anymore. It is starting to look like this could be the case for him. Next, let's talk about the reality stars. Will they speak out even more? The biggest threat to his career right now is not just the public backlash, but the people he has worked with before. We have already seen one reality star hint at some shady behavior behind the scenes, but what if more stars start coming forward with detailed stories? A journalist following the scandal may soon have even more information to share. Someone recently tweeted, "I've spoken to 2 former reality stars who say they have stories about this producer. If they go public, it's over for him. If those stories come out, they could be career-ending because, let's be real, reality stars drive. This industry without them, there's no show if enough of them speak out and claim that this producer mistreated, manipulated, or blacklisted them, then his entire legacy could come crashing down even worse if the accusations go beyond just professional conflicts and hint at legal or ethical. If more stars come forward with stories of misconduct, it could lead to lawsuits, making things even worse for him. Let's not forget that reality TV is all about exposing secrets. If there are any receipts, leaked messages, or contract issues that show this producer acted unethically, his career could be over for good. Right. Now, he must be hoping that no one else speaks out. But in Hollywood, once one person shares their story, it often leads to many others coming forward. Now, let's think about the fans. Will they ever forgive him? In the end, reality TV is not just about what happens behind the scenes, but about the connection between the stars and the viewers. If the audience loses trust in him, it could be very hard for him to recover. At the end of the day, reality TV is all about the audience, and right now, fans are really upset. Social media is filled with angry comments, with many viewers feeling that this producer is unfairly taking credit for things that do not belong to him. The main message from fans is clear: so now producers are the stars of reality TV? No way. We watch for the cast, not the people behind the cameras. People feel that the producers should remain behind the scenes, and the focus should stay on the real stars, the ones who make the show happen, the cast. The frustration grows as more and more viewers express their anger online. They feel that this producer is trying to take attention away from the real talent and people who make reality TV what it is. Fans are not just disappointed, they are also worried that this situation could get worse. If the reality stars involved start speaking out about their experiences behind the scenes, there is no telling what might come to light. Many believe that there are still untold stories, and these stars could expose what really happened. The question now is, how much more will be revealed? Another important point fans are making is that reality TV, especially the shows that have gained massive popularity, has been built on the hard work of Black women. For many, this feels like a major oversight, as this producer's actions seem to dismiss the contributions of those who truly made the shows successful. Reality TV owes its success to the hard work, talent, and struggles of Black women. Yet this producer appears to be taking all the credit. Fans feel that he is forgetting the true backbone of reality TV, and that his actions may cost him everything, especially if more people begin to speak up. Once fans turn against someone, it is really hard to come back from that. A well-known entertainment blogger pointed out that if the audience loses respect for you, networks will stop supporting you. Studios always follow the money, and right now, the money is saying that this producer made a huge mistake. The only chance he might have to fix his reputation is by giving a real apology and taking responsibility for what happened. But, let's be honest, it does not seem like his way of doing things. If he refuses to back down, his public fall from grace might be worse than he could ever imagine. So, what happens next? Right now, all eyes are on this executive producer. His next move could decide if he will make a comeback or if he will completely fade away. Here are the most likely things that could happen. First, he might try to apologize, but it could be too late. If he releases a carefully written statement, some people might change their opinion, but will it be enough to fix the damage he has done? Second, if more reality stars start speaking out and sharing their stories, things could get even worse. If cast members from past shows start revealing more details, this scandal could get much bigger, making it harder for him to recover. Lastly, the worst outcome is that networks quietly decide to drop him. If they feel that working with him is not worth the trouble, he could find himself shut out of the industry completely. If producers and showrunners start to distance themselves from him, his career could slowly fade away. In the entertainment industry, if you lose support from key people, it's hard to bounce back. If he decides to play the victim, refuses to admit he was wrong, or tries to spin the situation in his favor, it could make things much worse. Instead of fixing the situation, it could just add more fuel to the fire, turning even more people against him. His actions could have long-lasting consequences if he does not handle this carefully. No matter what happens next, one thing is certain: this scandal is far from over. The situation is still developing, and with every new piece of information that comes to light, the pressure on this executive producer continues to grow. Each new detail could either give him a chance to recover or completely destroy his reputation. The way he handles things moving forward will be crucial in determining whether he can salvage his career or if he will disappear from the industry for good. At the moment, his future in the entertainment world is on the line. The industry is watching closely, and the decisions he makes now will have a lasting impact. If he takes responsibility for his actions, shows genuine remorse, and makes a sincere effort to change, there may be a path for him to repair his reputation. However, if he chooses to double down, avoid accountability, or continue with the same behavior that caused this scandal, it is likely that his career will suffer even more. The pressure is mounting, and time is running out. His next steps are critical. Will he be able to regain the trust of the public, networks, and fellow industry professionals? Or will he fade into obscurity, unable to recover from the damage? The coming days and weeks will be key to seeing whether he can make a successful comeback, or if this scandal will mark the end of his career. This is a turning point for him, and only time will tell how it all unfolds. It is clear, though, that his actions from here on out will decide if he can make a comeback, or if this will be the final chapter in his career. The stakes have never been higher, so what do you think? Is he completely done? Or does he have a chance to recover from this? Can he turn this around and save his career? Or has he already lost the trust of the people who matter? Let us know what you think in the comments. And do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next update on this ongoing story.